bowl of fruit and vegetables. So lots of food, and they'll also find their own stuff as well. So they've got really sharp claws which are used for digging, so that's why we get you to put like towels and stuff on, just so you don't get your legs clawed. But they'll sort of move all of this soil around, see if there's any insects and worms and things in there. And also they use that to build their homes. These guys live underground in the wild in like burrows. They're from Africa, so it's really hot. So at night time they'll sort of sleep underground to cool off. They're classed as diurnal, which means they're active during the day. Sleep at night time, it's the same as us.
That's a good jump.
They're quite good at jumping, to be fair. And when they have babies, they're completely blind, completely sort of bald, so they look like little aliens. And then when they get to about 2 weeks old, that's when they start getting cute. So they start getting their like fur and their eyes open.
Oh,
and then at about a month old, that's when they start venturing outside and they'll follow everybody around and learn how to hunt and look after themselves. Really, get off. No. And then this nice sandy colour, because obviously they're from Africa in the wild, so from like the place like the Kalahari Desert, so that's obviously really sandy.
What are you doing?
So this helps with camouflage.
What are you doing?
It just makes sure there's no mealworms under your stuff. They've got a very good sense of smell.
There is one underneath.
Yeah, you might find it, but like I said, we'll give you a shake at the end.
Stop it, please.
And they've got these big patches around their eyes, which act as sunglasses. So when they're out in Africa, it's, you know, they're not going to get all the sun in their eyes. And then they've got like a film over them as well, which stops like the sand and the dust getting in. So quite clever, really. They've got a big black bit on their tail, and that's used for signalling. So when they're really far away from the others, if they feel threatened, they can stick it up, so then the others can see it in like long grassy areas.
Wow.
Like that. And as you saw at the beginning, they're very noisy, and they have lots of different sort of noises for different things. So, like I said, barking's normally when they feel a bit scared. They have little, look, you can hear now, little chirps and tweets and stuff. Obviously, just general communication. They're very social, so they love to like look after each other. They love to play with each other. Obviously when they have babies, everybody chips in and helps look after them, which is really nice. So, and they love people, as you can see. Like they're quite brave. They're very inquisitive. They like sort of meeting new people and sort of different smells.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh. No.
So is this a surprise, or do you really like meerkats?
I like animals.
Like all animals? Yeah, do you have a favourite?
No.
No, it's okay. So how old are you today?
13.
Oh
God.
Nice. Lovely weather for your birthday. I think it's the hottest day of the year so far. That's really
And
good.
it's the longest day of the year.
And the longest, exactly. It's World Giraffe Day as well.
World Giraffe Day?
Because it's like the longest day of the year, and that is why it's World Giraffe Day, because they're like the longest mammal, if you like. Pinky off. Pinky off. Pinks, careful. We weigh them every month just to make sure they're nice and healthy. So on average they're about 1 kilo, which is like a bag of sugar. And then we crate train them every week as well, which is just getting them used to being in a carry crate. So if we need to like rush them to the vets one day or move them to another zoo, they're then used to being in a box, and then they're not going to be scared or stressed. So that's the aim, and that's how we weigh them as well.
Pinky.
This one, yeah. That's
Pinky.
What's
this one called?
That's a Ajani.
Hello, Johnny.
So Sadiqi's got 2 brothers in here called Bakari and Ajani, and then we've got 2 young girls called Buttercup and
go that way,
Blossom.
please. Go that way, please.
And then we've got Pinky. And then in the other group, like a couple of them are related to this group
Oh,
as well.
just Pinky.
But we had to split it into 2 groups because we had Pinky and Kiara who were both trying to be the boss at the same time, and it wasn't working. So this way Pinky can be the boss in this group, and then Kiara can be the boss in the other group.
No, you can't.
No, I was just checking.
Don't think you'd be able to.
Hello, Joshua.
Oh,
Are you enjoying yourself?
yeah.
Is it what you expected?
No,
No?
not
Better or worse?
better.
Good, okay. Nice. And have you got any other plans for your birthday today?
We're gonna go around the zoo, and then my grandparent and one of my nans are coming over.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I touched his nose. Oh no, you're not allowed to touch the phone.
Have that back. Dealing with this.
You're not allowed to touch the phone.
Say they'll ruin it. Think you know.
Oh! No one's on for each other.
They might have been they want you to smile. Nice.
Very fluffy. Yeah, they're very soft. They're very loud. Yeah, they're very loud. Yeah. A growling noise. Like,
I think they're all getting a bit hangry. All a bit excited
You're
over
very
food.
soft. Why are you very soft?
When they're babies, they're even softer because obviously, yeah, all babies have sort of got their little baby coats, haven't they? So,
Oh,
but yeah, really, really clever animals. When we weigh them, we have to weigh them in the crates, just because you can imagine if I bought just scales in here, they're all going to try and go on it at the same time. Whereas, obviously, by doing the crates, we can weigh them one at a time and make sure everybody's okay.
where are you? Where did you go? Where's he gone?
Like, it's probably because the food's gone. So one of them will go on lookout in a minute, which is basically when they're making sure there's no predators and things like that. And we give them enrichment every day as well, which is like toys to play
You
with.
kind of need to get off the board.
You.
Nope.
So just like your dogs and cats at home, like we give these guys toys, and they're really inquisitive. They
What
love
is it
to-
doing?
Love to play. She's just going to sleep, I think. Hey, even. Get off him, come on. Come on.
Here you go. Yeah, boy.
He sneeze. Obviously feels very comfortable on you, which is good.
Oh, you kind of.
Nice.
There you go. You missed a worm.
Oh, nice. You want this one? Okay. You can get up there. Don't be silly. Anyone?
Okay.
They'll come back, I'm sure. So do you have any animals at home?
Yeah, well, I have a hamster and a dog.
Okay, nice. So take your time, they will move.
No.
And then just watch your head on this sticky out plant.
Oh, bless you.
That's it. And then yeah, if you just sit on a log of your choice, obviously you might have to sit down quite quickly because otherwise they sort of
Yeah, I think
to
so.
it.
Can it?
So if you sit down, and then if you put your legs out together, no, not
Oh,
yet. We have to put your blanket on. Hello.
Oh.
Cheers.
Hello.
Some extra protection. Right. Be quiet. What's the matter? Hush. So, they're very noisy, as you can tell.
Yeah.
They're not normally like this. Sometimes it depends what it is. So one of them's obviously said something to the other and it's upset them. But they're normally, they do like a barking noise like that when they feel threatened. So it's normally if there's any like aeroplanes in the sky or any sort of birds of prey and things like that. They won't hurt you. They're just arguing over the food. That's all. They'll calm down in a minute. Just where they're getting a bit excited.
I got some worms on
A
there.
bit hangry, you alright? They'll find it, don't worry, we'll take it off at the end. Just where they're getting a bit hangry and a bit excited. So you'll find the more dominant one will be on you the most because obviously they're the boss and then everybody else will sort of be underneath. So we've got 6 meerkats in here. We've got 3 boys and 3 girls, and then in the other group we've got 9 meerkats and
Oi!
6 girls and 3 boys. Mealworms is their favourite, which is why we're feeding them that today. Full of protein, and obviously where they're alive, obviously it's quite enriching for them, keeps them nice and busy. They've got to sort of go and look for them. So you've got Siddiqui on you at the moment. He's got a really long nose. He looks a little bit like Pinocchio. And then Pinky's our dominant female, which is this one here. She's got a big pink patch under her nose.
Oi, stop moving my feet.
And then she's got like smudges around her eyes, which look like sunglasses. And they're sort of like, she looks a little bit like the Joker from Batman. So this is our dominant male and female.
Pinky.
Very noisy.
Whoa.
They won't hurt you, they just sound a lot worse than they are. When they're so small, they obviously need to make themselves sound a bit scary, just so then predators and things will leave them alone. Because they have sort of like birds of prey, lots of small cats, But these guys are quite good. They live in groups of up to 50 individuals.
Wow.
And they will tackle big bits of prey.
Oh, there's one underneath my leg.
That's it. So they'll even tackle like snakes, scorpions, spiders. Wow. They're actually immune to scorpion venom, which is really cool.
Oh.
And no, they're classed